Happy weekend, y'all. Y'all. This grass, it's been raining, honey. It's time for the grass to be cut. They'll probably be out here one day next week. And it's already hot. Honey, summer is here. Ooh, y'all. This coffee is good. I cannot wait to get my privacy blinds up. They get put up next week. And then I get my privacy landscaping in the back. Get the privacy trees to grow up along the fence line. That is the weekend of the 27th. And if not that weekend, because they have a lot of people on their schedule, it'll be in the following weekend before the 4th of July. So either way, coming soon. But anyway, my neighbors in the backyard. I don't want to talk too loud. See, that's why I get my privacy, honey. I can talk. And then children won't be looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh my God, my eyes were giving me a fit yesterday. Oh my God, it's still so aggravated. So aggravated. And the mosquitoes are out. I sat out here last night and honey, the mosquitoes in full effect. 2 tore me up last night. I'm trying my best not to scratch. I bought me some Benadryl gel for bug bites because my skin is so sensitive. I bruise easily. And honey, I can remember when we were living in Mississippi, baby. You don't want to tango with them mosquitoes down there, honey. Because, honey, let me tell you something about the mosquitoes down there in Mississippi. In my cricket leg. I cricket leg, I humpback, I. Baby. Let me just say this. Thank God I escaped the chocolate chip cookie legs. Yeah. When I was down there, and living down there in high school, I can remember when we first moved there. And I was looking at these, teenage, their legs, dot. I mean, their legs look like a chocolate chip cookie, honey. I mean, them daggone mosquitoes would eat them people up so bad. And that's because they bite them and then they scratch. And baby, let me tell you something. I'm trying my best not to scratch these things because I be thinking about I don't want my legs to be dotted all up. So when they get the itching, because I mean, ain't nothing you can do. Sometimes they get the itching, y'all. I have a spray bottle of alcohol and I just start spraying my legs with alcohol. But I tell you what, I was coming out my back door. I need to get a slow close on that door, out this back door. And when I was coming back in, you know how when it closed too fast and I was moving too slow and my back leg got caught and it scraped. You know how it scraped off that top layer of your skin on the back of my leg. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's healing very well, but baby, it's leaving an ugly scar. So I'm already hurt, waiting on it to fully scab over, so I can start putting vitamin E and Palmer's dark coloration cream on my leg. I mean, it's right there in the back of my leg too. And like I said, I bruise easy. But anybody get a bruise and a scar from, you know, a cut or something. So I said, oh. Anyway, but thank God there's remedies. And it's gonna take about 3 to 6 months for that old ugly scar to go away. Cause I'm gonna be diligent. Put me vitamin E oil and Palmer's discoloration fade cream on it, and that'll get rid of it. It just takes time. Don't sleep on Palmer's cocoa butter dark coloration spot remover. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I wanted to talk to y'all. Oh, and happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. I was communicating with my son this morning, and you know, but before that, before I was talking to y'all, you know, I have been reading my word and just meditating because I had to work this weekend. And this is not specific to work or, you know, just in any situation. Y'all know what I always say, whatever that is. And let me just say this, it all started in the Garden of Eden, y'all. Do y'all hear me? It all started there. Oh yes, oh yes. And what I had to realize, and what I am realizing, even as I am getting older, and I have learned that, you know, as I get older, I have more time to examine and reflect. Because, you know, when you're younger, you're busy. Even when you're older, you're busy. And you don't really have time, or I didn't, let me speak for myself, to sit down and analyze things. Because you're on the go. You're trying to establish yourself, whether it's career-wise, your family, whatever. And you just don't really have time to sit back and reflect and assess things properly. But let me tell you something. That's why I love to get in my word and read, or even just meditate upon the word that you've read over the years. And I got to think about it. I said, you know what? That is so forever true. It all went down in the Garden of Eden. I mean, you know, that the lessons continue to the word that keeps on giving. That's why the word of God is a living word. But y'all, let me tell you something. It is so forever true. When you recognize, I don't care how hard you work. I want y'all to hear me. Ooh, that's a good cup of coffee. I don't care how hard you work, how long you work. I don't care how much you do for people. It could be your man, your family. You know, all those things we're conditioned to do, and we're somewhat obligated to do, especially raising your family, raising your children, or whatever you've hitched yourself to see a thing through. And now I understand even the more as why it says, do it unto the Lord. Because if you're doing it unto man, and oh sure, we want to be recognized, whether it's our co-workers, our bosses, our pastors, our mamas, our daddies, our families, our friends, sure, all of that. Whoever we deem to be our significant other, you know, again, whatever that is. Let me tell you something. If you don't flip your brain, because I know as humans, we want instant gratification, and I get all that. Notice me. Why didn't you say this? Why didn't you thank me for, you know, we all go through, yes. But at some point, to reduce stress in your life, to reduce disappointments of what you think others should be and do for you, and what they didn't recognize in you, and whatever. Baby, let me tell you something. Back at the Garden of Eden, it doesn't matter how much you give to a person, how much you provide to a person, no matter how much you pour into a person, because God did the same thing with Adam and Eve, gave them any and everything they could think of. But it wasn't enough. They thought they were missing out on something. They thought something was being withheld from them. Isn't that the truth? Eve heard and understood what the instruction was. But there's always going to be an element within us where we think we're missing out. So what do? We go beyond the boundaries, not in all cases, but in some cases. Oh, if I just do a little bit more, I'll be praised more. Oh, if I just do a little bit of this. And I'm not saying, now don't hear what I'm not saying. Don't take this. People will try to take that as an excuse to be a slacker and mediocre. No, we ain't talking about that page of the book. We ain't in that chapter, honey. No. I'm talking about when you think, or someone has told you or given you the implication, and you think you're missing out. So now you start curtsying and curving and going around the corner. And that's where you're going to meet many problems. Isn't that what happened to Eve and Adam? They thought something was being withheld from them. So now they go beyond the scope of where they were supposed to go. And now they've been met with problems. So like I said, as I'm getting older and again, just living life, you know, sometimes what you think you need, that extra, no you don't. You'll be fine. And what I mean by that, oh, I need to get that, or I got to get involved because so and so and them are doing it. I need to see if I need to do more of this and that or the other because so and so and them are doing it. And again, you got to know how to discern what you can and cannot do. Oh, sure, we all get advice and you know, good counsel from people, and it could be because you need to do different things for your health, different things for your finances, different things for whatever it is you're doing. Oh yeah, sure, all of that. I'm talking about when you begin to recognize, uh-oh, wait a minute, I'm going beyond the pale, and I'm thinking I need to do more. What has been provided to me and been told to me. And like I said, we're not talking about, you know, you doing better to strive to do better. No. We're always going to have those goals and achievements. Absolutely. But that thing, I got to think about that thing. And what I mean, people get twisted and turned to the left and to the right and bent up like a pretzel because they feel like they need to what? Gain more. And now you've been met with a bunch of problems. Now because of what you're trying to gain, you really put your household in a financial bind. And now what you were trying to continue to maintain, you've interrupted the pattern. So now what you had, you about to lose it all. Isn't that what happened with Adam and them? They had it all. And one decision of thinking they needed to do more, had to have access to more. In one decision, they got thrown out, got banished, and now they got problems. Now you got to, baby, you got to knuckle up and get it in the dirt like everybody now for them, but for us, oh yeah, you got to work, you got to knuckle up, baby. You sitting around waiting on everybody to hand you this and hand you that. And I'm not saying that you can help people along the way, honey. But no, ultimately. And again, about that mind thing. You got to know, baby, you got to knuckle up like everybody else. You're not going to get a free ride. You know, air quote, free ride. A lot of people still living on the auspice. Oh, because my mama and them got it, my daddy and my sister, brother, whoever got it, I'm supposed to be able to ride on it. That free ride is over, baby. And you got to know this. Just like Adam and Eve had to recognize. Just like that person right now, you might be a person that's mooching off somebody. You draining them dry. You know they always making the correct decisions in their life, and you feel like you're going to always be riding on the coattails of that benefit. So you don't even step up your game. But baby, on the other side of that thing in the Garden of Eden, your free ride is about to be terminated. You about to get off the bus, the train, the depot. You finna be left at engine station number 9. So again, when you're doing something, you better be knowing, you better really put it in your brain, I'm doing it as unto the Lord. Because if you're doing it based on, you think you're going to get this and you're going to get that, and when you don't get it, you get frustrated. So now you done started trying to go and assess things in another way. Be careful. Caution, caution. You'll mess up, you'll lose the whole kit and caboodle. So no, I just wanted to bring that up. I was thinking about that. You really truly have to understand, know this, baby. Whatever you do, you better do it unto the Lord, and know that your reward is recorded in heaven and is on high. Because people down here, I'm not saying all, baby, they may never recognize you. So you better be doing it unto the Lord. If not, you're going to live a life of frustration, worry, and stress. Because you're going to keep going beyond the accessibility point to impress. And them folks ain't even thinking about you. And I'm going to tell you that that's a lesson. It's a hard pill to swallow, but that's a lesson. Because then, if you start trying to do a bunch of stuff to go beyond the scope of the point that you're supposed to be at, because you want to continue to be seen, or you want to be heard, baby, you better do it unto the Lord and wait upon the Lord and let him open up that door. I'm just telling you. That Garden of Eden, baby, the Garden of Eden, the teacher will tell some things about being content where you are, and when God is ready to promote you and move you along the way. Don't nothing beat God when God promotes you, when God recognizes you and bless you. And the devil in hell can stop it. But know this, going into that thing, you better do everything you do as unto the Lord. I know sometimes it can be easier said than done, but when you begin to renew your mind, anyway, ooh, that breeze feels good, y'all. It's hot out here already. Bet it's about 80-something degrees. But anyway, y'all have a blessed upcoming week. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. And I'm going in here, fix me some breakfast. Anyway.